Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be going over a complete guide on how to play Florentino. This includes all the basic combos and advanced combos of Florentino, as well as how to engage in team fights and be more successful with him. This video will definitely be longer than most of my other videos, and therefore I'm gonna be dividing it into 3 segments. First of all, I'll be going over all the abilities of Florentino. That's going to be the first section. In the second section, we'll be seeing 2 different types of combos that you can do on Florentino. And in the third section, we'll be talking about engaging in fights and using your ultimate. I'll be posting a timestamp. You can use it to skip to the part which you want the most. Without further ado, let's get right into the first section. Florentino's passive is that after exiting a team fight, his next normal attacks gets enhanced with a piercing attack which also has a long range and gives him lifesteal. There is an indicator which shows you if Florentino's passive is up. Otherwise, you can simply look at his rapier, and if it is glowing, your passive is up. Florentino's passive is very important to close the gap between you and your opponent. Since the ability has a longer dash, you can jump directly on top of them from far away. When Florentino uses his S1, he throws a dart at the enemy which hits them and stuns them for a very short period of time and then drops 3 flowers. When you pick up one of the flowers, you get your passive back, which means you get your lunge attack back and you also get the lifesteal for the attack. The second ability has 3 forms. The first one hits the opponent dealing true damage and slows them. The second deals true damage and knocks them up in the air. The third again deals true damage but 2 times, dealing the most damage among all the 3. Now let's move on to Florentino's ultimate. Florentino dashes forward and hits the first opponent who comes in his way and marks them. What the mark does is that you enter a duel with that hero. Say for example that you used your ult on Thane. So the other 4 heroes who are in the team of Thane, they deal 60% lesser damage to you and also cannot use any crowd control on you for the next 5 seconds. His ult is insane. It also drops 3 flowers, but these flowers have double the lifesteal of the normal S1 flowers. Now let's enter the section 2 of the video, that is the combos of Florentino. This is probably the most important part of the video, and I'll try my best to explain it as good as I can to you. So this is the basic combo of Florentino, but before explaining the combo to you, I have to tell you something really important, and that is Florentino's passive. If you use your passive, he jumps onto the enemy hero, right? So if you let go of your movement cursor and then use your attack, he jumps onto the enemy and stays on top of the enemy. Whereas if you hold your movement cursor while using your auto attack, he jumps onto the enemy and then dashes towards the direction where you are holding your movement cursor. This becomes a very big problem while doing the combo, because if you hold your movement cursor while doing the combo, you might lead Florentino away from where he is fighting. So you have to keep in mind that whenever you use your passive on an enemy, you have to let go of your movement cursor. Otherwise, he will be jumping again where you don't want him to be. Now let's come back to the combo. Here is a combo in slow motion. Watch carefully. Now I will explain to you step by step on how to do the combo. First and foremost, I take my hand off of my movement cursor before doing the auto attack, as you can see. Then for a split second, I use my movement cursor along with my S2 and bring him back like this. This is the ideal place from which you have to use your S1, because one of the flowers falls directly on top of you. you have to note that you have to let go of your movement cursor before using your S1, just like me here. And since one of the flowers has fallen directly on top of you, you get your passive back and you can engage just like the first time. Now you have to use your movement cursor along with your S2 to guide Florentino towards the next flower. And when you pick up your next flower, your passive comes back again and you can jump in again and again use your movement cursor with your S2 to go towards the third flower. So this is the combo of Florentino. Now let's talk about his ultimate. Florentino's ultimate is very similar to his S1. It also drops 3 flowers in the same pattern, but there is a drawback. The flower doesn't fall on top of him, just like it did while we used our S1. So here you have to go to the first flower in order to start the combo. And in order to achieve it, you have to use your movement cursor while using your alt towards any of the directions, just like how I did here. Now that pretty much sums up all the combos of Florentino, and most importantly, you have to practice him a lot in order to do the combo properly. No matter how many tutorials you watch, if you don't go ahead and practice him in bot matches or against Thane, you will never be able to play him, and you will just keep taking him to grand battles and your opponents will be flaming you, your teammates will be flaming you and all that stuff. So in order to avoid that, first practice doing the combo on Thane as much as you can, and then you can show your Florentino to others. So practice a lot, and most importantly, you don't necessarily need to do the combo very fast. Okay, just like when playing music, the speed is not important. You have to be on tempo. You can be slow and be beautiful, and fast and not be beautiful. So while playing Florentino, remember that the important thing is to do the combo right and not to do the combo fast. So take it step by step and try to do the combo correctly rather than doing it fast. If you are good with the combo, speed will automatically come. So all the best to those who are trying Florentino. I hope you all have a lot of fun playing him. That's it for today's video guys. I'll see you all in the next one.